is very cold today. I'm outside because lately I've been really thinking about getting a little bit more serious about homesteading and how else we can actually make our property a homestead. Like behind me, we got our chickens. We got the chickens, and that, I'm feeling a little bit more proficient at dealing with. But we have like such a great place to live in. Lots of land for us. I'd love more. Like we only have 1.25 acres, but I feel like there's so much we could be doing on it that we don't know how. Because really, we're city kids, moved to the country and going to try and make it work. So I'd really like to start maybe documenting our process of really making this a homestead and what we could do with it. So that's where we're going to start. And I think I've been watching other YouTube videos and doing some research. And what it needs to start with is my change of mindset, our family's change of mindset, and saving and using everything and salvaging things and resourcing things and even like how we look at like how we do our meals, because right now like every night it's what am I going to cook for dinner? And I hate that. That's a question I think a lot of us ask every night, and it drives me crazy. And then especially after work, having to come home, because we have full-time jobs, we're not going to be able to just live off of our own homestead. But if there's things that we could do to help save the costs, then I'm willing to learn and hopefully share that with other people and see how that goes. Like even today I'm doing a lot of meal prep, and we use our vacuum sealer that never gets touched. Gonna actually start using it and see how it goes. So I'd really like to document this process and see how far we can come in a year. So right now, all we have is chickens. That's it. And mainly is for eggs, and I sell hatching eggs, but that's it. And I want to see what else we can do on a just over 1 acre of land, and see how we can benefit and how we can become a lot more self-sustainable. This is thus vacuum sealer that I was talking about. This is the aftermath that I need to clean up. But even like the scraps I didn't use, like the pieces of meat that I think are gross or just too fatty, gonna go in the dog food. She's got a raw diet, so she's gonna have some of that as a treat. And mind the dishes and chaos that is my kitchen. And then over here, we have things I did this week. So yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't know, sometime this week, maybe a couple days ago. I made an Instant Pot meatloaf. So I made a meatloaf for the actual dinner that we had that night, and then prepared stuff to go in the Instant Pot for one day after work that's frozen that I just have to throw in the Instant Pot and done. I also made some vegetarian chili, and then we did a chicken a couple different ways so that we cook it and it goes right into the freezer, and then we have some meals for during the week, so just thaw the night before and then cook it, and then that will help us with time as well. I just need to learn how to better source getting chicken meat to save us money. And I'm even considering getting some meat birds, and I don't know if it's worth it, but I don't know, something else to look into. So then we have our stuffed chicken. It has bacon, cheese, and spinach. Then these two are pretty much the same thing. Those are just cut into strips, and then this will be like chicken burgers. But just one more thing, like during the week, that might help, cut our time down of having to deal with this kind of stuff and saving food. And not having them go freezer burnt would be nice. So that's why I think we need to start taking out this vacuum sealer a lot more frequently. And then this is the leftover chicken bits that I didn't really want to deal with. Not enough really for us to have a meal, so I'll cook that up with some of the leftover eggs used to do the breading, and that's going to be some protein given to our chickens for chicken food. His hairdo is awesome. Oh my gosh. Daniel said that I look like some kind of wrestler, which I do. I kind of do. He showed me a picture, but I'm okay with that. He married me for more than just my beautiful good looks. So this is a start to me sharing how the beginning of us doing this homestead kind of thing is going to go. Last year was our first attempt at a vegetable garden, which I learned lots of things like maybe don't overcrowd them or start too early. However, I am going to start some winter sowing this year too, which apparently is a thing. We're going to try it out. So I'm going to start sharing all those things that we're doing around the house and see how we can make this a homestead. Be happy to hear from anybody else how you guys started. What kind of things did you do to save money? How did you resalvage things to make it at least break even? I'm not assuming to make profit. I just want to be able to, make self-sustainable for our family, to save money, and to really consider what kind of carbon footprint that we're leaving. All right, thanks, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and there'll be more to come.